Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. How are you feeling, buddy?
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat Yakshi.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
Do I believe her? I think I probably do. That's interesting, though.
I thought Ardat Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
I should go.
Of course, Commander. Thank you again.
Samara has dealt with the Ardat Yakshi. She remains loyal to Shepard personally. Loyalty of the Justicar beyond question, given apparent bonds of oath rendered to Shepard. Better than I'd hoped. Cerberus activities will not be affected by further presence of Shepard's team. Relieved to have Justicar's mission completed. Unfortunately, body of Ardat Yakshi could not be taken for study. Genetic abnormality could have been useful. Subject's expertise would have made her a valuable team member if sociopathic tendencies were mitigated. Samara has Reeve. I should probably read that later. Yeah, we've read that a million times, I think. I guess we can check in with Thane. And then, which level is Thane on? Life support. Where's life support? And then we get to go on with the main quest. Not doing any more bloody side quests.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who'd train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
These both sound unnecessarily abusive. Symbiosis, if that's a word, is quite normal in nature, isn't it? Like Slowbro, for example.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Let's head on to the proper quest, if I can find my way there. Not going to yell at me. She actually already did yell at me. I just edited the video, so I appeared in Samara's room. There's loads of it. MSV Corsica, last known docking coordinates. From ED, information acquired. Location coordinates, Jarahi Station, Strabo System, Eagle Nebula. Yeah, we know this already. Source of VI virus detected. From ED. Information received. Planet information, Capek, Haskin Systems, Titan Nebula. Data from the quarantine VI at Jarahi Station indicates that a possible source of the VI outbreak is a Hane Kida facility on the planet Capek. Coordinates have been downloaded into the galaxy map. Still alive, from Detective Anaya. Greetings, Commander. I'm not completely sure this will get to you, but thanks again for helping me deal with Samara. The Eclipse mercs have gotten real quiet around here, and my superiors have backed off too. No idea if the two are related, but hopefully the next time I meet a Justicar I can give her the respect she deserves. I still can't believe I worked a case with one of them. You're a lucky human. If I find any more data on a target, I'll pass it along. Thanks, Detective Anaya, Ilium Law Enforcement. Update on the kid, from Captain Bailey at CSEC. Hey Shepard, just wanted to let you know that the Drell kid's doing okay. He's taken care of legally, and he's doing some work for me. Helping me deal with some of the trash in the wards. Maybe make life better for some of the kids like Mouse. Not perfect, but then, what is? I don't know if your Drell and mine are talking. I told him life was too short not to, but I don't know if it took. Good luck out there, Bailey. What saved crashing ship? I know this one, I'm not interested in that. Oh, I could do this, it's just too much prattling about right now. Okay, so they're... No, I don't know why I've got that other quest. Oh well. If it's just a side quest, I'm not doing it. We're going to get the Reaper IFF. Don't know what happened there.
Launching probe.
Well, that's going to be a mouthful.
Probe away.
Here we go, orbiting Numena sign is a 2-kilometre-long ship with the unmistakable profile of a Reaper. It is giving off power signatures in localised areas, but they are far weaker than a ship of this size would indicate. The Reaper seems to maintain a mass effect field that has kept it from falling into the failed star, but massive holes have been blasted and melted into parts of the hull and remain unrepaired. The only logical conclusion is that the Reaper died, or was at least reduced to minimal functioning for a long time ago. I don't know how many cycles ago this was killed, if it was killed by the Protheans.
What's with all the chop, Joker?
Doing my best. The wind's gusting to 500 kph. There's a second ship alongside the Reaper. It's not transmitting any IFF, but the radar paints its silhouette as Gap.
I guess we know why the science team stopped reporting in. What just happened?
The Reaper's mass effect fields are still active. We just passed inside their envelope. Eye of the hurricane, huh?
Well, this is very different from the last one, where they had all the eggs.
Exploring an abandoned area, expecting something mechanical and nasty to jump out at any moment. Just like old times.
I don't know how long that would keep for. Unless that's part of the Elusive Man's preliminary team, I guess.
The airlock has been installed at the far end of the hold section. We have begun pressurization for shirt sleeves work. The crew is edgy. I reassure them it is mere nerves, a superstitious reaction to what this hulk represents. The corpse of a vast, ancient life form. Privately, I can't deny the atmosphere. The angles of the walls seem to press down on you. I find myself clenching my teeth.
So yeah, this is part of the preliminary team. I'm sure we're told there was a preliminary team. That actually did frighten the life out of me then.
We finished cataloging specimens A203 to B016. No evidence of active nanotechnology noted. Dr. Chundana believes they would have decayed over the last 37 million years. There's not enough data to support his claim. He asserts that the truth is patently obvious. I am concerned. Chandana has been staring at the samples for hours. He says he's listening to them.
Sounds like it's still indoctrinating people then.
Normandy to shore party.
What just happened?
The Reaper put up kinetic barriers. I don't think we can get through from our side.
We're trapped. How disquieting.
How on earth did he do that? He's dead for 37 million years.
We'll have to take down the barrier generators from in here. Any idea where they are?
At the moment of activation, I detected a heat spike in what is likely the Rex Mass Effect core, sending the coordinates now. Be advised, this core is also maintaining the Reaper's altitude.
So when we take the barriers down to escape, the wreck falls into the planet core.
And that means everyone dies. Yeah, I got it.
I hate to lose this thing. We need all the information we can get on the Reapers.
We should be able to recover the research team's data.
Don't take too long. I'll have the ship ready to pick you up. Normandy out.
I've heard stories about this sort of atrocity. I thought they were exaggerated.
You're married? You never mentioned that.
Katie had anger management issues. When my brother got married, the best man tried to hit on her. She kicked him down the church steps.
What? Katie's my wife. I must have told you this story.
No, I know my wife. I remember, that day was the only time I saw her wear stockings.
Yeah, the kind with seams up the back. That's what I remember too.
What the hell is this? How can we remember the same thing?
It sounds like the Reaper was affecting their minds.
Yeah, even though it's dead. Maybe the Mandala effect, like in real life, is not what we think it is. It's actually a Reaper. Yeah, no.
Contact. They might be useful improvised weapons. Easy shot. I had wondered if the technology to make husks came from the Geth or Sovereign.
I'd say this confirms it as Reaper tech.
That's probably a good thing, actually, that the Geth don't have that on their own.
Third day with this headache. You'd think Chandana would have let me have a few hours off. God damn!
What?
That thing, that just gray thing, it disappeared when I looked straight at it. It came out of the damn wall, where we took off that panel.
I didn't see anything. You should lie down.
I'm telling you, the ship isn't dead. It knows we're inside it.
Calm down. Now I'm getting a headache.
I couldn't see the shooter. Survivor from the science team?
This might be useful.
Scion thing there. Well, I'm glad I've got these two with me. At least they managed to take out the Ordinaries.
I'll take it.
We've seen these before, Shepard. Dragon's teeth, your people call them. The Geth used them on Eden Prime.
There are tales of such things among my people. Devices buried on distant worlds that turn the Finders into abominations.
Yeah, I remember these from right at the start of Mass Effect 1.
See how the room is arranged? They treated this thing like some kind of altar.
It does look like that. But why would they want this to happen?
You heard the logs. They were seeing things, hearing things. They were being indoctrinated. I've seen a few myself, on Eden Prime, and a few other places. Keep sharp. The science team was nearly 100 strong. There may be a lot more husks in here.
Chandana said the ship was dead. We trusted him. He was right. But even a dead god can dream. A god, a real god, is a verb. Not some old man with magic powers. It's a force. It warps reality just by being there. It doesn't have to want to. It doesn't have to think about it. It just does. That's what Chandana didn't get. Not until it was too late. The god's mind is gone, but it still dreams. He knows now. He's tuned in on our dream. If I close my eyes, I can feel him. I can feel every one of us.
Reaper indoctrination is pretty powerful then, so I wonder if the Reaper really is dead, or if its soul as such is really dead. I know they're mechanical, kind of. Biomechanical, I guess. I wonder if its soul is still alive, and it's just its physical vessel that has gone. And I would extend that to Sovereign as well. And Harbinger's still alive, isn't he?
Shepard, Commander.
Geth didn't speak.
Since when do Geth operate alone? They get smarter the more of them there are.
Why didn't he just shoot me in the head?
Enemies ahead.
Oh yeah, thanks for that, buddies.
Admiral Kira revealed them.
What else to worry about?
Okay, the abominations explode. You know that now. Oh, I thought there was going to be some more context.
This is valuable. They're behind us! This should slow them down.
Come on guys, cover me. Oh man.
Concussive shot ready.
I'm just getting taken apart here. Where's all my cover?
Heavy weapon. Taking fire.
Right, you guys kill them over these. I'll take the silence. That's strange, I've just not triggered these things properly. Maybe I should have brought the dead back. My dead back, not his dead back. Where's Gareth through all this?
All we need to do now is destroy the Mass Effect core.
Then we get off the ship fast.
You're miles away, Gareth. How are you helping me out back there?
This must be it.
So the Cerberus team did recover it. But where are they now?
You've kind of been mowing them all down. Oh, I see. I'm supposed to be killing the Reaper's core.
Concussive shot ready. This should slow him down.
Well, I can't interact with the producer. Oh no, I need to go on an ammo. Oh, not that weapon. Choose anything but that one. Come on, Shepard. Why have I not got a health bar? I don't know if I actually did anything then.
Behind us!
I still damaged it, even if I didn't have a bar on the screen.
Shepard, that Geth. I think we should bring it. It's behaviorless. Strange.
Leave it. We have enough trouble.
Tally said no one's ever captured a Geth intact.
You know the risk. That's all I'm going to say.
There's no time for a debate. Move out.
Hang on, folks.
Open the port side area. We're clear. Go.
Reaper IFF successfully retrieved. Loss of Cerberus team on the Reaper vessel unfortunate but unsurprising. We used team's health records for comparisons against husks encountered on Reaper for possible insight into indoctrination and husk conversion process.
Salvage we recovered. For now, we've stored it in Edie's AI core. We need better equipment to fight the Reapers. An intact Geth would be invaluable to Cerberus's cyber weapons division.
We'll have to disagree on that, ma'am. I saw enough of these things on Eden Prime. Space it.
Cerberus has a long-standing cash bounty for an intact Geth. I assure you, the reward is significant.
You idiots put a Geth in the VI core? Are you literally insane? I'm not allowed in the VI core. And you put a Geth in there? Are you mental?
I want to know why it has a piece of N7 armor strapped to its chest.
Battle trophy, maybe? Would a machine care about that?
No. Trophies imply emotions that AIs don't have. I doubt it's more than a convenient field repair.
I've killed hundreds of these things, but I've never had a chance to talk to one. This one tried to communicate with us. Hell, it probably saved our lives. Why?
Reactivating the Geth is a risk. If you do so, it should be for humanity's best interests, and not your curiosity.
I still think our best interests involve an airlock.
Interesting, I don't have airlock as a choice. I just can't believe you put it in the... You wouldn't let me in the AI core in case I turned it off, but you'll let a Geth in there. I'm going to have to go there straight away, aren't I?
I'm not deciding one way or the other until I know what we've got here. I want to start it up. Interrogate it.
If we activate it, there is no guarantee we can deactivate it again.
Bullets can.
That's not what I...
Thank you, both of you, for your recommendations. I've made my decision.
Tally's gonna freak when she hears about this. So what about this Reaper IFF?
I have determined how to integrate it with our systems. However, the device is Reaper technology. Linking it with the Normandy's systems poses certain risks.
I mean, we've already got you. You're a big enough risk.
I trust you, Edie. I know you won't let anything happen to the ship.
Understood, Shepard. It may take several hours before the IFF is ready for shakedown. I will alert you as soon as it is ready.
Sounds good. Until then, it's business as usual. Crew dismissed.
Reaper indoctrination is an insidious means of corrupting organic minds, reprogramming the brain through physical and psychological conditioning, using electromagnetic fields, infrasonic and ultrasonic noise, and other subliminal methods. The Reaper's resulting control over the limbic system leaves the victim highly susceptible to its suggestions. Organics undergoing indoctrination may complain of headaches and buzzing or ringing in their ears. As time passes, they have feelings of being watched and hallucinations of ghostly presences. Ultimately, the Reaper gains the ability to use the victim's body to amplify its signals, manifesting as alien voices in the mind. Indoctrination can create perfect deep cover agents. The Reaper's suggestions can manipulate victims into betraying friends, trusting enemies, or viewing the Reaper itself with superstitious awe. Should a Reaper subvert a well-placed political or military leader, the resulting chaos can bring down nations. Long-term physical effects of the manipulation are unsustainable. Higher mental functioning decays, ultimately leaving the victim a gibbering animal. Rapid indoctrination is possible, but causes this decay in days or weeks. Slow, patient indoctrination allows the thrall to last for months or years. As vast in natural beauty as it is in threat, the purple and gold nebula called the Perseus Veil forms the natural border between Geth space and the Terminus systems. The Veil's total opacity prevents Council intelligence from surveying Geth activity. Theoretically, the Geth could be preparing a devastating attack against which the Council could be defenseless. Or the Geth could have died out, so that the defense budget against them could be gaining the Alliance nothing but economic ruination. Despite fears of Geth, prospectors do occasionally mount salvage ventures inside the Veil. One ended in tragedy. Using techno-mental domination, the Geth drew the team into the Veil before aiming them back as husks at the organic society that produced them. A leaked classified Spectre report claims that the Dreadnought Sovereign, commanded by ex-Spectre Saren Arterius and crewed by Geth, hid near the Veil before initiating the 2183 Citadel attack.